guys, welcome to my channel, my friends. I've been gone for a few months now, I believe, but welcome to my channel. So, you are on Ronnie Crochets, and this afternoon it's about 1:59 p.m. and it's a Monday, November the 10th, right? November the 10th. So today I'm going to show you, instead of crocheting, we'll be doing a little bit of knitting. This is a very beginner friendly knitting. Okay, so we'll be doing a beanie or a bonnet. Okay, so it's the cold season now, and it's still the autumn, but it's beginning to be so cold here in New York. I'm coming live from New York today. Actually, is a rainy afternoon or a rainy day. So join me as I crochet or as I knit this beanie. Okay, so today I will be using two sizes of knitting needles. This is the 9 millimeter knitting needle, and then I will be switching over to a 12.0 millimeter knitting needle. So I will also be using this kind of big or a number 5 yarn. This that I have here, I needed also a very simple oh my god, I can't, a very simple scarf, and I will be doing a tutorial soon on that. I am just putting together the small clips that I recorded myself while I was doing it. Okay, and I might be using this. Okay, this is from Hobie. It's 100% acrylic. In the meantime, this is from Wool and the Gang, and I really like this. It's called the Bronzed Olive. It's 100 grams. I think this is also 100 grams. So this is all in wool. So I think we can do this because I already have a scarf made of this yarn. Okay, so welcome to my channel, guys. So let us start. I will knit really slow, and if I know there's a lot of techniques in doing knitting and purling stitches, but I'm going to show you how I know the stitches. Okay, so let us begin. I will start off using a bigger knitting needle. This is a number 15 or a number 12. I'm sorry, a number 12.0. Okay, so let us get the working yarn. Okay, you can put the chats and messages for me, and let's respect each other, and I hope that we will have a good hour of knitting a beanie. Sorry. Okay, so this is the end here. I'm gonna measure like an arm length is about 15 to 20 stitches. Okay, so this is 40. Okay, I will just add more so I will not be short of the yarn. Okay, so I will use this 12.0 millimeter. Okay, so we'll use the bigger needle first. Okay, this is my extra yarn here, and this in the meantime is my working yarn. Okay, let us just, it's 100% wool, so it's kind of it breaks easily. Okay, so this will be my first stitch. Okay, we will be alternating knitting and purling stitches. or knit and purl stitches. So this is the first one, and this will be my knit stitch. Okay, so make up, okay, like this, and then the second stitch will be a purl stitch. Okay, let me just do the adjustments. Okay, right there. So insert your needle here, and then over here, and then take this yarn again from there. Okay, no. All right, let's do that again. Okay, so right here and right here, then you pull up this, and then you go back to where your thumb is, and that is my purl stitch. And then now we do a knit stitch. One, two. I think the knit stitch is easier done compared to the purl stitch. Okay, and then like a V kind of like a sling. Okay, and then put your needle there. We're gonna do a purl stitch, and then right here, and then and bring it back there. Okay, that's your purl stitch. I'm gonna do 38 stitches here, so even number, and then we are alternating between the knit and the purl stitch, knit and purl stitch. So knit stitch is here, here, and okay, and then purl stitch here, here. I hope you can see it good. Okay, that's purl, and then now we knit stitch again. Okay, and then purl right there, right here. Okay, so alternate knit stitch. Okay, purl, purl. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, this is a knit stitch. We're gonna do a 38. Okay, all right, so purl, knit, purl. Purl is kind of a purl stitch, kind of complicated to me, but you might be better in doing the purl stitches in a different way. Okay, so that's, and then we knit, and then we purl. Just take your time. Knit. Okay, let me see. Let me count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, so purl again. This is 19. 19 and okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, 21 is knit, and then purl, purl, knit, purl. Okay, let's do that again. Purl, purl, it's purl, knit, purl, Just take your time. Promise you it will look good. That's pearl, knit, pearl, knit. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29, 29, 30, 30, 31, 30, 32. Just going to do it this way, 32, this, okay. Okay, so that's knit, purl, okay, so this is the V stitch right here. That is how you know that you are doing the knit stitch. And then where the bump is, like a kind of like a ribbon right here, that's the purl stitch. Okay, so you know what? I think I ran short. I'm gonna start over again. I need 38 stitches. I only have 32. So let us put more, or I mean, let's get more of the more yarns, okay? I thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you will have the patience to watch this sort of a tutorial, or like we're just doing it together. Okay, so let's begin it again. Okay, so we need more. Oops. Okay, okay, let's get more from here. Okay, let's do it again. I guess because I am using the bigger needles, so okay, so this is like 20, 40, 6. Okay, it's better to have more than not to have more. Okay, so is the slip knot, and this will be your first knit stitch. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's the working yarn, and this is my extra yarn. Okay, Okay, so I'm gonna do it this way. All right, so that's the knit stitch. Okay, do it like a sling, like a V stitch right here. Okay, again, this is for beginners. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, so just do it like this, spread it out like that, and then we will do, this is the knit stitch, and then we will do now the purl stitch. Okay, just take your time. We will do 38, okay? And then this is knit stitch, and then we do purl stitch. Kind of complicated here. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we're alternating between the knit and the purl stitches. So I got 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, my odd number will be my knit stitches. So that's 10. This is 11. So that means a knit stitch. Okay, just make it kind of loose. Okay, knit and then purl. Oops. Let's do that again. I need to purl. Okay, and okay, it's kind of like you are wrapping the yarn around your needle. Okay, and then knit, and then purl, purl, and knit, purl. Okay, purl stitch, and then stitch, and then we purl again, loosely, and then knit stitch, purl stitch, then knit stitch, purl stitch, purl, and knit. Okay, I'm gonna move the stitches to my needle. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 23. 23. So now it's purl stitch. 24, 25, 26, 26, 27, 28, 28, 29, and 30. 30, 31, 32, 32, 33, 33, 34, 34, 35, 36. So again, knit. I just need two more stitches, which is a knit stitch and a purl stitch. So knit stitch again, you do it this way, okay? An easier way of doing it. And then purl stitch, put your needle from here and then onto your thumb, okay? And then get another um, yarn and do it this way, and that is your purl stitch. So let's do a count again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 14, 16, 18, 20, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. Okay, so again, we will be working on with the circular needle, and we will bring it to close this round. Okay, I see Ronnie Hester. Hi there. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, so all right. So this is the extra kind of yarn that I have. And then this is our working yarn now that is connected to our ball of yarn. All right, so we're still using the 12 millimeter needle. Okay, so we will just knit and purl on our next round. Okay, so right here we knit first. Okay, just do it slow, and then you can make the adjustment right here. Okay, all right, knit, and then now you purl. Bring your yarn to the front. Now your needle is here. Bring it to the bottom. Okay, so that's a purl. Just do some adjustments right here. Okay, and then knit again. Knit, and then purl. Okay, that's purl. Then you knit. Purling is like this. The first two rounds, maybe it's kind of hard, but like as you get through this, it will not be as difficult as the first and second rounds. Okay, purling is this. Okay, and then knit. When you have to purl, you bring your working yarn to the front, bring your needle right here, catch that yarn, that's your purl stitch, knit stitch, yarn, working yarn behind, and then put your needle into right here into the bottom, catch your yarn, okay, bring it around, bring it forward, and that will be your knit stitch. Again, working yarn to the front. You are ready to purl. Okay, yarn. Oops, so yeah, I'm gonna have to knit and then bring it forward. Okay. Okay, knit. Okay. And this is purl. This is knit, purl, knit. And then you knit, purl, knit, purl, you knit, purl, and knit, knit. Oops. Knitting is like you will end up like with a V stitch underneath, okay? And then you purl, you knit, purl. Okay, I don't want to lose this. Let me see if I can do it this way. We'll do the adjustment right here. So it will end up to be on like a circular manner. Okay, so your working yarn is, sorry, the working yarn is here. I see say safest. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so let me just do this, okay, and then I can check the chat or the messages. Okay, so this is Pearl. It's kind of tight right there. Okay, Pearl, and then knit. Don't worry about it yet because it will look good after you do a few rows. Oh, thank you. Okay, and then this is Pearl. Okay, Pearl. Okay, so I'm just going, okay, just going to switch this to smaller needle. Okay, so we'll do it this way. You know what? Let's close the round first here. So this will be my knit stitch. Okay, knit. This is now the second round. So just close it. Just tighten the yarn that we did for the first for the what you call this, for the foundation round. Okay, so that is, let's close this first. Okay, so that's knit, knit, and then purl. Okay, this is purl, knit. I'll show you later how they look like if you are not familiar with the purl or knit stitches. Okay, let me just join this together. Okay, so we alternate between knitting and purling stitches. This is what we call the ribbing. Okay, one by one ribbing. Okay, yeah, it will stretch out, but like you can always adjust your yarn here. Okay, and then, okay, this is purl, purl, and then knit, purl, purl, and knit, purl, and knit. Let me know if I'm going too slow or if I am going too fast. I want you to learn how to knit, and you'd be able to do this on your own. Okay, so purl, knit, purl, let me get some more yarn. Okay, so this is knit stitch, purl stitch, knit. Okay, the next round I'm gonna use the smaller needle, okay, like the number 9 millimeter needle. Knit. Maybe I can show you how the knit and purl stitches differ from each other. Knit, purl. Knit and purl. Knit. So this will be kind of like a chunky yarn or a chunky beanie. Okay, so purl. Again, we're doing the 1 by 1 rib or ribbing. And this is like for the, that will go to your forehead. Okay, my yarn just fell. So, I mean, not my yarn, the needle, the smaller needle just fell. Okay. 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 You can just like use the needle later on to put them together. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up my needle and now I'm switching to the smaller. This is an 9 millimeter. Okay. All right. So this is okay, knit stitch. This is a new one now. Okay. A new round, I mean. Okay. So this is a smaller needle and it is a number 9 millimeter. Okay. The same thing that we do. We're still doing the ribbing. This is just the third round. Okay, so knit and purl, knit, purl. It's more manageable now than like the very bulky 12 millimeter needle. Purl, knit, purl knit. Just adjust this. And let's get some more. Okay, let's adjust this one to our new needle, or the smaller needle. Okay, all right, so we're still doing the ribbing. Okay, alternating between knit and purl stitches. Okay, purl, knit, and purl. Okay, let me just do the adjustment right here. But be careful that you don't lose the stitches. All right. I just love to hear the clicking of this of the needles. Okay. All right. One more here. That's what I was telling you about. Make sure that you don't drop any stitches. Okay. Okay, the last one is a purl stitch. Okay, that's a purl stitch. So we are done. We will use this later on. Okay, that's a 12 millimeter hook. So this is how our round, or our bonnet, how it looks like right now. Okay, so we are still doing the ribbing. All right, so now you can just adjust it. So we are now on to 1, 2, 3 on the fourth round. Okay, I will be doing this ribbing until like about 15 to 17 centimeters in height. Okay, so let's continue on. Okay, so we start with the knit stitch. Okay, you can always adjust this later on. Okay, so that's the knit stitch. right there. And then this is the purl stitch. So bring your yarn forward and then wrap it around the bottom of that stitch. Okay, so where you see the V stitches are, that's our knit stitch. And then where you see these bumps are, this is the purl stitch. Okay, so purling, bring your yarn forward and your needle right here, and then catch the working yarn. Okay, and then knitting is just, I think knitting is like really an easy stitch compared to doing the purl stitches. So again, I'm just alternating between the knitting and the purl stitch. Okay, and then as you work along, you can just bring your bring this together closer to the the end of this needle. Okay, so knit, purl, knit. So it's just alternating. If you get confused as to what you will do, if you have to knit or if you have to purl, you can just look into the stitches in the bottom. Okay, knit, and what happened there? Okay, that is not, let me just pick this up from here. I was holding the wrong yarn. Okay, so it's just easy to fix it. Okay, before you take that off from your needle, make sure that you catch the stitch there. Okay, so it will not unravel. Oh boy. Okay, it's a long one now. Sorry. I did not realize that I was picking the wrong yarn instead of picking the. All right, sorry guys. There. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just pick your stitches up so you don't need to start from the very beginning. Okay. I was picking the wrong here again. You can fix it later on. Once you start working again, you can fix that again. Oh, can't believe that happened again. Mhm. Okay, I think we're getting closer there now. Okay. Hmm. It's all the way here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. And it's a long, it's a long mistake that I did. Don't be like me. Okay, so I picked up the wrong thing. Okay, um, let's pick that, put that in the hook, and okay, okay, okay. So this one should be here, and that's my working yarn. Okay, we're back in business. Okay, so this is okay. Tighten it a bit. Okay, and make sure that this extra yarn you are not working with it. Okay, so this is okay, and then just fix it. Okay, this should be right. And then this is a purl stitch, and let me fix this. This should be facing. Okay, all right, and you will knit this. Okay, then this is your purl stitch, knit stitch, and this is purl. Okay, this, let me fix this. It should be facing this way, and we knit, purl, and this one I fix it first, and this should be a knit stitch. Excuse me. Okay, and then purl, and this one we should fix this, and then purl, and then knit, purl. Can adjust it now, or you can still use a lifeline, they call it, just so if you make a mistake in the previous round, you can just like go back to where your lifeline is and then redo your work. Okay, so this is purl, knit, I mean knit. This is purl right now, And then this is knit, since you have the V stitches there. And then where this knot is, you will do a purl stitch, and where the V stitches are, that you will have to do a knit stitch. Okay, and then this is purl stitch and V stitch, so a knit stitch. Hold on. Okay, this it should be purl stitch. Knit stitch. Yeah, so this is where we started, and I'm just making sure that I'm not gonna pick up the wrong yarn. All right, so again, so this will be the start here. Just going to put a stitch marker so I don't get confused. Okay, just so that I will close this here. All right, so this is how I'm gonna do it. Okay. Okay. So let's count again. If we already still have a 38 stitches from the start, again, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so I'm on the right track. I still have 38 stitches, and now you can see, you can see better now. This is the V stitches. So this is the knit stitch, and where there is this the bump, that is our purl stitches. Okay, so we start another round. Gonna get some more yarn. Right now, wow, we are already like almost an hour into our live, but let's continue on. Okay, so knit stitch, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit. Okay, just continue on adjusting your yarn. Okay, so once again, this is how you purl. Bring your yarn forward, your needle right there in the neck of the bump. Okay, catch your yarn, bring it over, and then off the needle. Knit stitch, yarn is in the back, your needle go right there, and then catch the yarn in the back, Okay, and then over your needle. Purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. So as you go along, as you work along, you have to put your stitches closer to the second needle. Okay, so purl. We're still doing the ribbing, one by one ribbing as they call it. This is just the band of your beanie or the bonnet. I will be doing about, as I mentioned in the beginning, about 12 to 15 centimeters before I start the body of the beanie. Okay. I hope you can check out my other tutorials and my other videos. I'm doing more of the just the shorts videos. It's easier to do than like, putting up a tutorial. But hopefully I'd be able to do another tutorial soon, like a long form of a video tutorial. Okay, so I am starting another round now. Okay. These needles, by the way, are from Knit Picks. I think they are on sale. I don't know. I bought from them the last week, and I got these big needles. I think they're still on sale until now. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Knit, purl. Okay, so we're starting another round. We are already on. Okay, so the one, two, three, four, and this is our fifth round right now. So alternate knit stitch and purl stitches. And again, I got 38 stitches. Okay, I'm getting closer again to the finish line. Then I'm gonna do one more round and then I will end this video, okay? Okay, so this is the start again of another round. Gonna do one more round and then we will end the video, okay? All right, so we're still doing the ribbing, which is one knit stitch, one purl stitch, again one knit, alternate with one purl stitch, knit, and then purl, knit, purl, knit. I hope you can subscribe to my channel and please watch my other short videos, and I will try to put up a knitting tutorial on this beanie or on this bonnet, okay? Just give me a few few days maybe, and then I will be able to come up with, put together the small clips of videos. S- Okay, and this is my last stitch for this round, and we will end here. I thank you so much, guys, for coming over and joining me on this the beginning of knitting this beanie. Okay, appreciate you guys, and I really hope that you will be able to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, and I will be back in some time to continue on working with this knitting or knitted bonnet. Okay, thank you, and have a nice one. Bye.